Hola, mi nombre es Carol y bienvenidos a otro capítulo de ReFantazio. En el episodio anterior, si no lo vieron, conseguimos una nueva aliada, Yuna. Así que vamos a continuar con nuestra historia principal. La verdad creí que iba a curarme, pero no me curaron. Qué amargados. Vamos a continuar. Tenemos que activar la misión y todo, así que... Vale. Estamos buscando a quien pueda descifrar la fórmula de la maldición. Ella es Rela.
Hello, how can I help you? Juna, long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names?
Su hermana.
Rela is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden and...
Ugh. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rela Cygnus. I'm a heap...
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Oh.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but...
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking...
Mansión.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard.
Then, surely, the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd be hanging on his arms. I see now I needn't have given it a...
Of course. I am Joanni Cygnus.
Yes, your life is your own, I know. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a friend...
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but...
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting...
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived... This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory.
What?
I'm sorry I couldn't...
No, you've done plenty.
Pardon me, young man. You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please.
Of course.
Thank you. I'll be here for the foreseeable future.
The curse is impossible to...
¿Es lo que dice que hay que matar a Luis? No.
Did I miss a funeral? I've never... The only way left is to take...
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now...
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the King's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Deme un segundo nada más.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance?
This might be the end.
Still. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to...
For now, he told us to wait until the race is next.
Then we'll have
Ok. Tenemos que esperarnos hasta el siguiente anuncio, la siguiente prueba, ¿no?
Well, I must say I'm in...
Yes.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly a commendation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bat.
Right this.
Well, no point getting reckless now. By the way, what have you been
Thinking mostly.
Thinking.
Always been my dream to. Then in you come with this teleportation. And it's along.
Quiere volar en el surcador.
Still in bed.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy. But ever since that, you and the rest of our merry band are, the way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places with. It'll take time.
Sí, quiere decir que vuele. Puedo cambiar o añadir miembros a mi grupo en la sección de grupo. Los miembros en reserva conseguirán menos experiencia.
so?
Yo creo
Time for bed.
que de momento
But now,
me quitaron a Heismate. No sé, podemos probarla. Veis atrás. Tendremos que probar. Y tengo que ir a dormir, ¿no? What happened? Aquí.
sure.
Vale.
Good night.
Oh, quiere leer.
Oh. What's the matter?
Something on your mind?
No, not in particular. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
Pues espero. Debería pedirle que devuelva las llaves de Magla que conseguimos en el Candrio. Nos vale prevenir. Luego se las doy.
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place, finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? What's it like?
Tenía rato que no escuchábamos uno, creo.
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. How inspiring. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, or not. No, I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to that you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs.
Wait.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next
Oh,
challenge.
bien, al
To
fin.
recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on... I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. In first place, the undisputed winner,
Foreign.
Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But
Qué loco.
in third, we have the...
Y luego el maestro Guidox.
Everyone but Louis. What's your point? I dare say that's a relief.
Ha! Normalcy.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the sanctuary.
Right. Wasn't expecting that one. Oi, crier man.
Who?
¿Saben qué?
Right,
20.
Gladel
Ni
or
rastro de...
something. No.
So it really was all talk then.
Bueno, murió,
But
así
the
que...
boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. Some big ideas, that girl.
And what's wrong with that?
Caterina.
If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mustari candidate.
A pagan island, eh? But if...
The final round
No lo
is
recuerdo.
actually looking pretty.
¿Eso somos 20?
And that's the bell. Thank you for... First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take...
Claro.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce that recovering and offering a
Recuperar y
divine
ofrecer una reliquia divina.
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this. So, we've arranged for you to tell us more. Please, welcome to the stage.
Her sudden obligation revealed us.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline with a Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who... They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights. Please deliver them to their rightful place. May all our aspiring heroes...
Okay.
A real presence before a crowd, doesn't she?
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day, and this year's event will be historic. To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a Now, ladies and gentlemen...
Bueno, al menos sí vamos a ir a un lugar nuevo.
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
Oh.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people.
Oh, ya.
Their relics are cultural touchstones.
Quiere que vaya a robarle uno a su propio pueblo.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're...
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the crown theocracy.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for her. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you.
Looks like our first jump. These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladel incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival?
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who... That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with a god's reverend? The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, Forden's game will soon end.
Creo que mi siguiente objetivo es Forden.
The finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it?
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf.
Draco Dios.
Okay.
The Draco...
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no...
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them.
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You...
So, my lord, where can we...
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think. May we both find...
Mandón. Imagino que tenemos que buscar exacto dónde recabar información.
Well met, eh?
I'm just...
Hey, I beg your pardon, but...
I'm just...
Hey, listen.
Incredulous.
Hey, listen.
Excuse me.
Huh?
Ah. Qué coincidencia.
Okay, so...
Al bazar.
All right then.
Está...
Let's go. Young man.
Oh. What?
All right then.
Oh, come off it.
Yes, hello.
Rudolf.
Dismissed. Wonderful.
Got a minute?
Young man! Young man!
Now what am I to do? Well met, eh?
Si para allá iba.
I can't
Está muy
believe
molesto.
this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn it.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
Excuse me?
What? Never seen a pagan before.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture.
Followers of the old native beliefs. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief.
Ooh.
If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we...
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope... Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace.
An island across the ocean. It is a large island in the inland sea.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth.
Ooh.
I've not introduced myself yet, have I? Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over.
What do you mean?
No ship would carry you there, among the first of many reasons. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality.
Quiere rendirse. Qué mal.
Well, sounds like Draco. Is there really no ship passage there?
'Tis true. His words reminded me.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea.
Then let's ballywell conquer.
Sabía que iba a estar listo. Ya fuera por agua o volar.
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladel mess.
Then let's go with them, yeah? You do whatever makes sense to you, Del.
You never could keep your mouth.
Bueno, pueden venir, no vamos a hacer nada fuera de lo normal. Vamos a ir por la reliquia que pidió Luis de todas formas. Así que no sé qué. Órale.
Wait a second. They're saying this thing can sail now.
Quite right. After all, this old girl.
But why?
Island Schmeiland, milady. Huh. Besides, I've kept my ears open. What?
Oh, right. Nurse, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know.
Really? Don't tell me you're making...
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather. We're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at...
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike us.
Oh, bueno.
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think?
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladel incident.
Fue un accidente.
That's that, eh? Oh.
Ready to depart?
Ah, espera, porque no he guardado en un rato. What happened? Oh, yo dije hablando de guardar.
Ready to depart?
Wow, sí que está lejos.
Virga Island is this spot. Oh.
Ha-ha! Tell it.
Ok. Pues quedó bastante bien.
It's actually moving.
Was it ever in doubt?
Virga Island, eh?
Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence?
There's something there that could overturn history. So the rumors say, at least.
As for this dragon god's lance...
If negotiations are... Ugh,
Why all the fuss? Just kill them and take...
Nothing else works, yeah?
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders.
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre.
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Rascarla como un gato.
Those two hanging around.
Ladies and gentlemen, the elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel.
Is he all right?
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again.
I have to say,
That's the same lad who exposed that lake.
the Virga Islands, if so, how will this shake?
The gauntlet, their destination, Virga Island. Not all present now would count themselves as...
Hey. Tenemos 3 paradas antes de llegar a la isla, así que no sé.
You're a speak.
Ahí me ha dejado sus aparejos de pesca encubierta. Si quieres aprender, no debes pedirle consejo. Huh. Bueno. Yo creo que es un momento para dejarlo por aquí. Sé que el episodio es un poquito cortito, pero creo que sirvió para avanzar la historia lo que se requería. Y ya en el siguiente vamos a empezar a... Yo creo que hacer las misiones. Vamos a llegar a la isla y vamos a empezar a desbloquear las misiones secundarias. Así que bueno, si les ha gustado el episodio de hoy, no olviden dejarme una manita arriba en la parte de abajo. Si les gusta el contenido, consideren suscribirse y nos estaremos viendo en el siguiente video.